What up, my boy?
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And he'll be set. Position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Okay, ready? 60 by 6.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Another run with Sanders. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They're going to look to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 21. He'll look to throw. Take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts. The Eagles are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. A call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. They'll turn to Sanders. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So pretty interesting. They get the opening drive touchdown. They wanted a little more. They were looking for 8. Maybe something they thought about before the game started, I would imagine.
I think you're right about that. That's discussed in your staff meeting. A decision is made. I think the head coach has to blueprint it and say, yes, let's go ahead and do that. In this case, though, let's give some credit to the guys on defense. They gave up the touchdown, but found a way to regroup and keep them at the end zone for the 2-point play.
Down to the 42, 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
2nd down, McKinnon. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Man open. That's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. On first down now, run with McKinnon. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Across the formation, Hardman gets a completion. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes finding Mecole Hardman. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from capturing the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. They take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll. And to just add to what they... Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's got room. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties with big nickel. They just wanted to play less than lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Get it! Cowboy 80!
They'll run with Sanders at the middle. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he stopped immediately there. The 39 for first. This is not good. They go play action with Hurts. Rolling to his left. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Trick the Eagle! Trick the Eagle! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Alert! Alert!
Now Sanders. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a carry for Sanders. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. 1 yard gain following the 3-yard first down. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He'll buy some time running.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's George Karlaftis who fought his way through the line to bury him. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Got a man, it's Brown. He's got the first down and more than that. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Big fourth down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on fourth down? And, okay, forget the field goal. It looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit.
Hello, it's Kevin.
Hi, Kevin. It's Nikki with Legacy.
Hey, how are you?
Sorry about that. I don't know if you saw the picture that I sent, but that's what I got. And I didn't look at, like, on the contract or anything. I just called that number, and then I'm like, you got it, I promise you. Quiet for them to call. Okay, so, I did do, a couple of rate renegotiations when I talked to, Jennifer. The last time I talked to her husband wasn't there, and made it sound like that they wanted to talk about it together. And then, honestly, I didn't hear back, and I didn't push and didn't follow back up either. Got on to other things and didn't follow back to them. But I still have the rate lock renegotiation option if they want to look at it. They haven't closed yet, they still can. The only problem is that on the rate lock renegotiation, it doesn't improve the cost. They just get the opportunity to get a little bit better deal on lower, like, rate improvements. So usually those rate improvements come with additional cost to the buyer. So it still might be worth it, but part of our plan was spending less cost and refinancing quickly, and that's why, I mean, the options that we have with these lower rates are still going to have a little bit more cost. Do you want me to just work them up and send them over?
I think that might be, I guess, in the best interest of the client for what I would think. I think there's been a lot of miscommunication because as I sat down with Richard today, because I guess the miscommunication started there. And I sat down with Richard, and the clients are telling me that from the initial lock-in that they were promised or told that if the rates were to drop, that they would be contacted so they can get the lower rate at the time that it drops.
But that is not, and I'm certainly happy to call and have that conversation. That never has been said on my part, because now, whenever we're not locked and we're watching them and rates drop, that's whenever we call and say, hey, it's absolutely locked. But once you lock in, and especially on an extended rate lock, because of the point at the end, the deposit and the extended rate lock option, and locking in, once you lock in, you're locked. Now, what we do have is a rate lock renegotiation option where if rates improve by, as much as 1%, then we can look and see what options they have. Now, they haven't improved by 1%. However, I did still do a rate lock renegotiation option for them so they can look at it. And so now, I mean, I would never have said that if rates drop, we call and they get that new rate, because if that were the case, like, we wouldn't, I mean, we just wouldn't lock people in. That's the float option where...
Correct, and that's what I'm familiar with is float options with all the builders we deal with.
The merging of all these conversations is coming together, but I think
and they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
And I guess because so like I said, it started on the builder side regarding some lot premiums that has nothing to do with you. But I guess Richard at Bel Air reached out to them back in October and told them that they needed to sign another work order because you guys were moving the credit over to the closing cost. But it was explained to them that the reason that they were having to do that is because they locked in their rate. As I explained to Richard today when I was there of why a lot of this is misconfusing and should have been, that work order when that was sent out from Richard, moving those funds, that should have been something explained, I guess, not necessarily from him, because, I mean, he has the builder's best interest.
I understand that, there sounds like there's miscommunication, but I find it explained a lot on how that works, and that they were moving the money from discretionary to use for closing costs. And yes, it does reduce the cost, or not reduces, but it offsets the closing cost. It offsets the cost. They chose to lock in early. They had lots of email requests that they wanted to lock in early, and that's why they did it. That's not great. I understand that little improvements here and there in the market, but when we're being contacted from the client that they will lock in, and I did try to push it out as long as we could. At some point,
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that will deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charge after taking over after a turnover. Second and 10 now from the 35.
typically, talked about it before, that typically not the closure package, 18 nothing.
And the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. They go play fake. And it takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released.
Okay, like I said, I'm not too sure what's the discrepancy is as far as those conversations. As their realtor, I typically try to stay out of those conversations. I just was trying to get a better understanding, as I told Richard, because the same way that he explained it to them is the same way he explained it to me, and I told him I disagreed with that today, because he explained the moving of the discretionary funds was due to them locking in their rate. If, which is not true.
I mean, that, no, and I don't know that it may, what he may have meant is, they raised it to offset, rate loss expenses, but I don't know where that goes.
Because as I told him today, it's a $14,000 discretionary on the sales discretionary versus if you look at your closing disclosure that Title sent out 2 days ago, they locked the rate in according to that document at $1,900. I thought apparently they thought the buying down the rate was a lot more expensive. If it was only the $2,000, then why would they take the $2,000?
It wasn't $2,000. The rate wasn't $2,000. That was the rate was so their total rate lock expense was $10,400, and that included the $2,000.
Okay.
Throwing again on second and 10. Mahomes.
And I guess that's where the confusion is, because he was telling them based off of you guys buying down the rate, the fee that you're seeing on the CD is what the sales discretionary is covering, so you don't have to come to closing with more money, which didn't make any sense. Because as a consumer that doesn't, buy and sell real estate every single day, I'm going to look at that same document and say $2,000 versus 14. Yeah, I got the, the short end of the stick, and that's the way they were looking at it.
Well, okay, but okay, hold on. That other money was still on
touchdown pass.
Now, it's not
And the Chiefs
will
will extend their lead in a
but they still get that full credit of
Correct. But as I told Richard today, though, if you base financing $725 off of $15,000 less overall, especially if they're telling me that the lender told them to refinance this loan in the near future, it's a better deal to get it off the sales price. Is that correct? Because that's the way they're interpreting it now. The closer you're getting to closing.
I agree. If there was a free option for a higher rate and no fees, we would have done that all day long. But what we're dealing with right now, and happened this year, is that even at the higher interest rates, they still have excess discount points on them because the banks that buy these mortgage loans know that they're all going to be refinanced, so they still want to get their upfront off because they're not going to get the long-term interest. And the private still having that problem, it's just not as bad. So like at the time, 7 1/4 was 2.1 without the extended rate lock, just 60 days. Well, now it's like 1.375.
Gotcha.
So it's still a problem, and I get it. I mean, there were a couple of people. Here's the problem for the Denver. Their rate lock, like there were two people that did rate lock, the extended rate lock. It's during that time because they were just afraid that it was going to get worse.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Down the middle, everybody's like 3 more cents, rate hikes, and everybody just kept thinking, okay, that's going to be, rates are going to go 2% more, and in the meantime. And so, the problem though from Denver's point is that it actually happened when it was posted. So some of the other ones kind of got blown, and so we were able just to cancel them. They didn't get their lock-in money back, but they're not closing, but you can't relock current market until the third date. So whenever we realized, okay, well, they're not going to make the date, by, like instead of So we're in the position where it's like the only thing that we can do is close and also free finance because they're just kind of in that middle where they were afraid of it getting worse. So we didn't do it at the time, and now like it hasn't improved enough.
So we reach halftime in a wild first half.
And I
We'll
can't
take
do
a minute to
anything about
catch
the
our
cost
breath
piece
as
of
we
it.
send you to Orlando to
And
check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports
we're
halftime report.
trying to
Coach?
I mean, I can offer, I mean, I can show them the renegotiation and offer, like, hey, here's the lower option, but it's going to cost them a little bit more. Now it's significant. It's still like 6.75, just a half percent better rate, but it still was going to cost like an extra 3.8% for them. And so if you refinance in 6 months,
he returns this to the
then
22.
it was still another, you know, what, $1,500?
Correct.
You see what I mean? So I'm like, I don't, they're just in the middle that I don't know what else
ready for their next drive.
for them other than it doesn't waste money.
On a couple straight possessions, Charles. And
make sure
I mean, for
that
them, I guess it's just more of the same,
they
right?
have
Keep doing
the
what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach.
Now, I guess.
as far as the communication piece, like, I hear you, but I know because, like, the emails, the way that we explained it, because, we went back and forth a few times. I did explain it because I was the one who told them to increase sales discretionary, to move the sales discretionary over, and I did explain it with Eric and Jennifer a few times, because one time was aired by Phil, and then I had to go back and talk to Jennifer too, because it didn't translate well, and, well, not that, she had a few extra questions, like, okay, just walk me through this, and we did that, and then we had to email back and forth confirming it, and then we did it again around the 30th, after I told them about walking them, and that's for sure, when they said I want to do it, and it was a great one.
Gotcha. Now, I guess the only other question I would have is, I have a builder that's out here in Austin. That's my primary market. And I had a seller that sold within a certain time period, and the lender had a specific clause in their incentives that they were giving out. If they decide to refinance and it's not with you guys down the road, are they tied to owing you guys the incentive money? And is that 6 payments for, like, no chargeback period?
6 payments because we pay a ton of incentive money, and if they refinance that before they get paid for all of that, then if they're thinking about doing that, and all that, they can tell us what we, what the banks pay out on it, what we pay out on it, and it really ends up being like a $20,000 deficit. Like that just like, so they make 6 payments, and they don't have to refinance that, but if they do, look at the touchdown, here's Barker on to kick it away. It's probably going to take longer, like,
Yeah, for sure.
here's where, and let's think about too, like here's how we do it, okay? Like, when we send out these statistics, right? When rates go up, projections, the rates are going to go to 5.0 at some point in 2023.
Correct.
They can hold out for that point, like, okay, if you made at least 6 payments, we hold out to 5.0, those get them right back into this game.
The Eagles offense set to begin the
like
next
5
drive.
1/4 with no
They
discount
certainly
points.
know the
We're
hole
going to
that
be
they
reaching
face
out
as they
to
begin the second
talk.
half. They have to
But we
do
think we're going
precious
to go to
few
85%
teams
at
have
some
done
point
in
in
NFL
2023.
history.
And so we kind of want to wait for that moment so that they don't, like, do it too soon. We go to 5.0, no discount points.
You never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. That being said, it's not possible. Let's face it. The bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible.
Gotcha. I guess my question is, could you do me a favor? Because, I mean, like I said, I understand this because I do this every day. It's, part of what I do. But, I mean, they don't. And I want to make sure that, the miscommunication that they may have is not, if I go and explain it to them, they're going to understand it from me. And
It might be on you. Exactly. Yeah, I don't mind.
if you can just give them a call, give them a,
Yeah, no, I don't mind at all. I just wanted you to know, like, I did not become out cold. Like, I walk through everything. I don't just go around and be like, hey, raise the price. And just, like, and even in their case, I know that there were additional questions because we have additional email communication, like, and then confirmation afterwards. We talked clear, like, and so I do think it's been a long time. And if they're asking me one thing and asking Spencer something else, and you're trying to translate to, then yes, it does make it harder.
This will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
With everything he says, I'm going to unsolicited advice. Just throw it to you. Otherwise, it still doesn't help. And it's a little bit more of a better thing, but it doesn't kind of go along with that. Now, the thing is that I was calling it not.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll talk to him.
That's perfect.
Yep, and then if you have any questions concerning anything like that, let me know. But I will call Tom. If I get anything, if I don't.
Okay, perfect. I appreciate you, Nikki.
Okay, you got it. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
They'll turn to Sanders. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Take it in at the 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time,
Hello?
you're also not going pell-mell like you would
Hello?
in offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute.
Hello?
Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
The tackle by Nakobe Dean.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yellow. 15.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
So a failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Bird sets up to throw it. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at 3rd and short. Throwing is Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
That's fucking bananas.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. So a nice play defensively by the rookie, coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. He's got him in, complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden.